Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thank you for clicking on my video. These are general messages. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not everything will resonate, okay? The overall energy of this message is about your intuition, is about the divine, is about spirit, okay? You're being thanked. You know, there's this enlightenment here. There's this sense of relief. You know, Spirit is thanking you. Spirit is thanking you for how strong, how brave, how courageous you had to be to go through this transformation that you've been going through, to go through all the changes that you've been going through. I mean, you're being so highly thanked for following through with this journey, for I'm getting your roots. You know, this spirit, this could be, you know, an ancestor of yours. You know, but one of the things you're being thanked for is standing strong on your beliefs. You know, having that strength. Standing up for what you believe in. And you're blessed. You're blessed. And there's a blessing that is just for you. And you already have this blessing. You know, there could be more blessings, you know. I'm feeling like there's not just one, but this blessing that Spirit is wanting to focus on right now, this is the contrast, okay? This is your energy right here. I don't know if you can see that. Like, I don't know if the glare's bad or not, but you've walked through this new world, really. You see so much beauty and so much life and wonder, and you know, your view, okay, of your environment and everything, it's blooming, it's blossoming. And this energy here, you see, everybody is addicted to these phones. You know, doom scrolling, addicted to social media, addicted, you know. They're plugged into this matrix here, whereas you're not. You know, you could be somebody that doesn't really do the social media thing. You know, you could be somebody that, you know, you used to doom scroll, you used to really be attached to your phone, but, you know, you've broken free of that. You know, you've changed that about yourself. You might monitor yourself, you know, you might monitor your content intake, things of that nature. You know, you've transformed, you've changed, you know, and you are not like a lot of these people that are around you. All these people that are just, their whole life is consumed up in this phone, watching TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and whatever all there, I don't know what all else is out there, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not trapped in this phone. You're exploring this beautiful world, you know. You are seeing the life, okay? Whereas these people are getting the life sucked out of them, all right? It's the way that it feels, okay? And this is one of your blessings. One of your blessings is, you know, this right here. You know, you're not stuck in this matrix. You're not addicted to trash. You're about expansion and growth and healing, growing, beauty, all of that, and this is a blessing to you. This is a gift from Spirit. Look at this. This growth, this blossoming. Both of these cards show tremendous transformation. Tremendous. Growing through the mud. Completely changing yourself from the inside out. You have so many more blessings. This is just one that Spirit wants to acknowledge right now. But you have so many blessings. And there was something very significant about winter, okay, this past winter. And I know we're still in winter, so, there was something very significant that had happened. And your ancestors, I'm gonna say, were on the edge of their seat watching this, okay? Popcorn in hand, everything, it was like this climax point, of suspense. And, you fought for what you believed in. You continued to push forward, move into your north node here. You changed the wheel, there's so much forward progress here. Your life has turned. You really have been putting up a fight for this. And you were successful. That's where that relief from the beginning came from your ancestors, Spirit here. It was tense. they were on the edge of their seat. Oh Lord, what is she gonna do? And you stayed strong. You stayed courageous and brave, and you have these beautiful gifts, these beautiful blessings, and a lot of these blessings that you have currently, is because of this transformation, because of this growth process that you've been going through here. But you have more blessings to come. So many more blessings to come. Let's pull some tarot. This self-doubt, this confusion, this being trapped in, your head. You broke free of that. You did. You realized that you have free will. This luxury, independence, yeah, you went from being a prisoner in your own mind, being bound by your own limitations, your own thoughts, to flourishing independently, content. You have made such a major transformation. And with this High Priestess, this started with the intuition. This started with your belief, okay, your connection with Spirit, with the divine, okay, with God, whatever it is that you believe in, that you want to call it. This is being thanked so much because you stayed true to that. You fought for what you believed in. And it's paying off in major, major ways, life-changing ways. Spirit believes in you just as much as you believe in Spirit. You know, this, whatever happened this past winter, this could have involved a relationship. This could have involved, I'm going to say this could have involved somebody that didn't respect you. Okay. And what I'm getting here is that through the transformations that you've had, you know, through this learning, you know, this newfound belonging, I'm going to say, this balance within yourself, you know, you passed the test. You passed whatever this was. Okay? You didn't give in. And you stood up for not just what you believe in, like your beliefs, but you stood up for yourself. You know, especially if this person didn't respect you. Yeah. And everything is changing for the better. This 10, this is a completion of a cycle, you know. A lot of people are ending cycles right now. To start over, to start new, to have progress, to have change. And that is exactly what you've been doing. And the wheel has officially turned, okay? You have been putting in so much work to get this wheel to turn, and it has turned. That is that relief, you know. That is that your ancestors on the edge of their chairs, you know, please don't give up. You're so close. You're so close. Please don't give up. And you didn't. Yeah, you didn't give up. You know, you walked away from things that were not good in your life. You know, this searching, empowerment, fulfillment, that's what you are walking towards. You know, you left all of these empty cups behind, all of them. You walked away from all of these empty cups. And you followed spirit. You followed the divine. And they're leading you straight towards these blessings. You know, you stood up for yourself. Determination, resistance. You know, you didn't give up through all of these challenges and all of these obstacles that you've been having to go through. You didn't give up. This Four of Wands, you know, this... Give me one more on this Four of Wands. One more, please. Yeah. Now, this had a lot to do with a past relationship here that required your intuition. That's why you're being thanked so strongly. You know, you listened. You followed the guidance. This is all too many. But I saw star energy, okay? You are a shining star. You're shining bright. The Chariot. Victory. Moving forward. You know. And look, this is your energy. You know, this renewed energy. You know, you were successful. There's success here. Oh, and the Two of Cups comes out. Oh, there's a divine connection in your future. There's a divine partnership. Commitment. You know, after having been in a situation where, you know, you weren't respected and you had to choose yourself and you had to gather up that strength, you know, this this new divine, I say new, you know, this Two of Cups here, This divine partnership, divine union, this is going to be the investment that you've been waiting for. This person is going to invest into you, and you are going to invest into this person. You both are going to have patience for each other. Yeah. And this is going to be abundant and stable. You know, this is stability here with love. You know, this is what you're moving towards. You're aligning with true love. This world, accomplishment, celebration, completion. I'm telling you, your ancestors are so proud of you. They are so proud of you. They are thanking you so much. You know, for following your intuition, for believing in them, believing in yourself, having faith. Oh, this is so beautiful. And you have so many more blessings on the way. You know, the biggest one that Spirit wanted to talk about, you know, was the fact that you're not confined by this world and the technology in this world. You're not sucked into this, you know. You're you kind of live somewhere else, you know, and a beautiful place at that. You know, and there's a jar full of more blessings to come, and one that is on the way, the Chariot, one that is on the way towards you is a divine partnership that is worth investing your heart and your time and your energy into, one that is going to be stable and patient and long lasting, one that is worth celebrating. Final message, please. Oh my God. Sacred union. From the chalice of love, we pour forth nourishment and joy, filling each other's cup to the brim. Okay? I'm so excited for you. I really am. Because this energy that is coming through it's heart fluttering. It is. And in a beautiful way, not like, you know, butterflies in your stomach make you want to throw up kind of way, but like an actual, like, heart fluttering, happy, skip a beat kind of way. Sacred union. That is what's headed towards you next. I love this. Congratulations. You know, everybody is so proud of you. I hope this message helped. Look forward to your future because it seems awfully bright. Till next time. Bye.